We bid you a very pleasant good afternoon and welcome aboard O'Brien Stadium on a beautiful day for baseball. Rain and snow over the weekend for Dogwood winter, but today, blue skies above us, cool temperatures, but a great day for baseball here and a big game in the Three Rivers Conference. We bid you a very pleasant good afternoon and welcome aboard here after 4 days at Bristol Motor Speedway, back in baseball and ready to go. And it's a good one here this afternoon. They're all good at this point in conference play. The Elizabethton Cyclones entertaining the Sullivan South Rebels, the veteran coach Anthony Richardson, and a big ball game here in the Three Rivers Conference. Yours truly, Tom Taylor, Mike Side, bringing it to you again from O'Brien Stadium, the home of the Elizabethton Twins, setting the conference records right now after losing on Saturday in a tough one to Sullivan East. You see now the standings look like this: Unicoi County at 7-1, Sullivan East at 5-2, Elizabethton at 5-3, Sullivan South, a 500 ball club in the conference, at 4-4. Then you have Sullivan Central at 4-6, Happy Valley at 1-7, and Johnson County, the Longhorns, also at 1-7 on the season. In the conference today, of course, South and Elizabethton here a little early for this one. They start a half hour early to kind of beat the cool temperatures here on the river in Elizabethton. Unicoi County plays at Sullivan Central, and Johnson County at Happy Valley. A critical baseball game for the Cyclone team, coming off that tough loss to Sullivan East on Saturday, a game which they scored in the bottom of the seventh to win it and snap a 6-game winning streak for the Elizabethton Cyclones, winning 5-4. And so that puts the Cyclones overall in the season at 12-5. And again, Sullivan South with 4-4 in the conference, and the Rebels on the season for Anthony Richardson at 9-7 on the year. It'll be Corey Williams going for Sullivan South. Evan Carter gets the baseball for head coach Ryan Preston. We'll come back with more in the pregame show, brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Right after this, be sure and let folks know we're out there, like it and share it. We'll talk more about this pregame and what else going on in the world of sports, and certainly the starting lineups coming up next year as we're at O'Brien Stadium for the home and away tomorrow at Sullivan South. Tonight, Rebels are here, and we'll have that for you next year on Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, brought to you by Chick-fil-A here of Elizabethton.
Welcome to the Mini Morning News Show, where we are so excited about Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis for breakfast that we've minified the news.
In real estate news, tiny homes for those who like everything within arm's reach.
In culinary news, micro food, because, small plates.
In entertainment news, this year it's all about the mini-series.
In pop culture news, mini everything.
Because, aw. All right, thanks for listening. Now go put some mini in your morning with the chicken you love for breakfast. Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis until 10:30 a.m.
This is Andrew McKeon, president of Carter County Bank. Carter County is blessed with amazing characteristics. Natural beauty, caring people, and locally owned small businesses all make our community one of the best places in America to live. Remember to support Carter County small businesses with your purchases, because for every $100 you spend at a Carter County owned business, $45 stays here to create local jobs and support our schools. When you spend $100 at a national chain store, only $14 remains in our community. So no matter where you roam, hurry back home. Let's pull together to support local business and make our community even better. Carter County Bank is big on small.
Hi, I'm Rob Cole with Bays Mountain Park. There's something for everyone at Bays Mountain Park. Whether you're an outdoor enthusiast or simply looking to get away and relax, Bays Mountain Park in Kingsport, Tennessee is the perfect destination. For only $4 per vehicle, enjoy 3,500 acres of breathtaking scenery, featuring 40 miles of hiking trails, wildlife habitats, one of the Southeast's premier planetariums, and much, much more. For more information, please visit www.baysmountain.com or call us at 423-229-9447. Bays Mountain Park, one of the Tri-City's best places for learning, leisure, and recreation.
If you're ready now, the starting lineups. First off, the visiting Sullivan South Rebels at 4-4 on the year in the conference and 9-7 overall for a veteran coach Anthony Richardson. Hello to JP Nix. Coach Nix watching out in Colorado. Thank you, my friend. Also, Debbie Hyder-Hodges watching. Thank you. Again, be sure to like us and share us and let folks know we're out here this afternoon. Leading off and playing center field for Sullivan South, Austin Mons. Batting second, playing shortstop, Marcus Williams. Batting third and playing first base for South will be Chase Bowery. Batting fourth and doing the pitching will be Corey Williams. Batting fifth for Sullivan South, Drew Creech DHing for the catcher James Cito. Batting sixth and playing left field, Austin Hill. And the bottom three for Sullivan South, third base Eli Jones, in right field Gavin Parker, and at second base Andrew Noah. Again in order for Sullivan South, Mons in center, Williams shortstop, Bowery first, Williams, Corey pitching, Creech DHing for Cito the catcher, Hale in left field, Jones at third, Parker in right field, and Noah at second base. For the Elizabethton Cyclones, 5-3 in the conference, 12-5 overall. Leading off and playing second base will be Ethan Eggleston. Batting second, playing center field, Ryan Wetzel. Batting third and doing the pitching, Evan Carter. Cleanup batter this afternoon, shortstop will be, and is, Corey Russell. Batting fifth and doing the catching, Evan Perkins. Logan Eastep bats sixth and playing right field for Elizabethton. And the bottom three for the Cyclones. Matthew Daly DHing for Corey Dillard at third base. Carson Dillard at third base, Nico Ashley in left field, and Nick Johnson at first base. Again in order for the Cyclones, Eggleston at second, Wetzel at center, Carter pitching, Russell shortstop, Perkins catching, Eastep in right field, Daly DHing for Carson Dillard at third, Ashley in left field, and Johnson at first base. Justin Smith watching. Hello, my good friend. We got to get you on this broadcast. We got to track this man down. He's hard to get a hold of than Rush Limbaugh. I'm here to tell you, this guy's a busy, busy man. Quick break. We'll be right back. First pitch next. It's Evan Carter for Elizabethton, and Corey Williams goes for Sullivan South. Right after this, you're listening to, and we appreciate these folks very much, exciting Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, brought to you by Blackburn Childers and Stegall.
Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, providing tax, accounting, and audit services in East Tennessee for over 50 years. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, the region's largest firm, and serves individuals, family businesses, healthcare, nonprofits, manufacturers, and many more industries. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall's Wealth Management, celebrating their 20th anniversary this year. BCS Wealth Management is a full-service financial firm, providing personal financial planning, investments, and group benefits. For more information, please call 423-282-4511. That's 282-4511, or on the web at bcscpa.com. That's bcscpa.com. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Tri-Cities Health at 2208 West Elk Avenue in Elizabethton wants to help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. They offer individualized, state-of-the-art diagnostic testing and treatment plans to help you achieve optimal health. They can help you with anxiety, depression, asthma and allergies, back pain, cholesterol, fatigue, headaches and migraines, high blood pressure, poor sleep, restless leg syndrome, thyroid problems, weight gain, and weight loss, fibromyalgia, and DOT physicals, just to name a few. They're a phone call away at 543-7000. 543-7000. Listening is the key to getting at the root cause of your health issues. And again, that will help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. For more information, call today. Tri-Cities Health in Elizabethton at 543-7000, a proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Play ball, we are ready to go again live here at Elizabethton, Tennessee. Let's run down the conference schedule so far for Elizabethton. Opening things up, losing a double dip at Sullivan Central, 6-5 and 9-7. Bouncing back, getting a win here against Sullivan East. Next game was rained out and replayed on Saturday. We'll talk about that in a moment. Then we take Happy Valley and defeat them 8-1 and 13-3. Johnson County, we again go up there and win 15-1 and came back here and won 6-1. And then lose that makeup game from earlier in the season at Sullivan East on Saturday. Final score 5-4. So our record at 5-3 on the season. Evan Carter gets the starting nod this afternoon, and he'll go as follows, making his third start of the season. Carter at 1-2 on the year, 12 and a third innings of baseball, I should say, he's pitched. Again, his third start of the season. 16 hits, 14 runs, 12 of those earned. He's walked 8 and struck out 10 and hit 2 batters with an ERA of 6.8. And so he'll go to work again to get things started here on the top of the order in his first of 2. Tomorrow we'll go right back and go there to Colonial Heights for the rematch between these two coming up again. I wanted to give you the crowd shot, but nah, it's just too much sun right now. It's splashed out, so we'll go down here and catch and pick up. You don't want to see me. Just hit this right here. There we go. So, again, hello to Debbie Hyder-Hodges and Justin Smith and Andy Thaxton up in West Virginia watching, JP Nix in Colorado watching. So, thank you very much. Again, as we said in the conference race, this is a critical baseball game. They're all critical as we head down the home stretch getting ready for tournament play in a couple of weeks at the end of the month. Sullivan South here at Elizabethton, Unicoi County at Sullivan Central today, and Johnson County at Happy Valley. So all important and all ready to go here as we get ready. Final warm-up tosses by the right-hander Evan Carter. Where's number 11? Cyclones in all white, black numerals, orange or black with an orange trim stripe down the legs. Black lettering with Cyclones across the front. And for the visitors from Colonial Heights, Sullivan South, and all rebel blue, white numerals trimmed out in dark blue or darker blue. So that's what you've got as far as your lineup and your color schemes are ready to go. Defensively for the Cyclones, Carson Dillard at third, Corey Russell at short, second Ethan Eggleston at first this afternoon is Nick Johnson. Right field Logan Eastep, center field Ryan Wetzel, in left field, and looking into the sun, already putting that glove up to protect his face, is Nico Ashley. So we're ready to go here. First pitch, popped him up out in shallow right field. He steps as I've got on the first pitch of the ball game and makes the catch. Wind swirling right to left, blowing Old Glory out there in straightaway center. But again, staying with it and using that bare hand to secure that pop-up out in right field on Austin Mon to the first pitch, and there's one away here. Here's Marcus Williams, the shortstop, left-hand batting. We're in 24 for the Rebels. 4-4 and 9-7. Carter brings it, and it's a strike call right down the heart of the plate. No balls and a strike now. Carter, in the right-hander, making, as we said, his fourth start of the season. He's 1-2. 8 walks and 10 strikeouts for Evan. And they foul back to the stripe, and see there again, there's my first NASCAR reference, back to the stripe. That would be the start-finish line. So if at some point in this broadcast after 4 days I say, it's Bristol, baby, then please excuse me. It's been 4 days of saying a lot of the same thing as the announcer up at the track. 0-2 pitch, Carter brings it. Popped him up, bat down the foul ground, giving chase Evan Perkins. Will be backing out of play. Evan rats at it like a rat after cheese, and after he popped that mask off and sprinted to the fencing. But it's backing away, and it's 0-2. Cyclones have something to prove here. I talked to Ryan Presner earlier today, and they were not happy with what happened on Saturday. That really messed up the conference race. Carter, 0-2 pitch. Now steps back off the rubber and climb back in and get another set of signs from his catcher, Evan Perkins. We're not happy, and they shouldn't be. But Credit East, big win. Carter brings it. Fly ball down the left field line. Tails backing out of play. It is a foul ball. Nico Ashley running a long way, but it's a long strike. 339 down the left field line. Right field line 322. Straightaway center 399. Power alley left at 358. Power alley right at 350. The dimensions here, the home of the Elizabethton Twins. Sun settles behind the first base dugout. So right now, Corey Russell's in the shadows at short, but left field and third base for sure dealing with the sun right now. Carter, 0-2 delivery, brings it to the belt. Line shot, right field. E-step, does he get to it? It's over his head. It'll go up against the fence at the base of the fence. Marcus Williams has got one. Into second, here comes the relay. Here comes the throw, and he's safe, but not by much. Great throw by E-step from right field off the wall on the two-bagger for Marcus Williams. Corey puts a tag on him with short. He slides to the infield side of the bag, and Marcus Williams is the one-out double. Hit the bottom of the fence in deep right field, and off the relay, E-step made a perfect throw to Corey Russell, applied the tag, and Marcus Williams of South alertly and wisely slid to the infield side of the bag for a one-out double. So here's Chase Bowery, left-hand batting first baseman for Sullivan South. And a fastball misses upstairs, ball one. Typically, the knock on Evan Carter, if you can get him early, because as the game goes on, he gets stronger. And now Evan Perkins will go out and talk to him and settle him down a little bit. Carter chooses to pitch even with the bases empty from the stretch. 1 out, 1 on here in the first inning for South. They will counter with Corey Williams at the bottom of the inning for the Rebels. Top of the first. You be sure and let folks know we're here. Like us and share us, please. We'd appreciate that. Carter brings it. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him. Strike one. Evan Perkins again behind home plate. Carson Diller looking into the sun, even the bag at third defensively. Corey Russell at short. Ethan Eggleston at second. At first is Nick Johnson. Left field, Nico Ashley. Center field, Ryan Wetzel. Right field, Logan Estep. And he chases a pitch up and out of the strike zone and fouls it back. He's in a hole now, 0-2. Team ERA right now for the Cyclone pitching staff at 2.96. Your strikeout leader right now would be Trey Shawn with 23. Lawson Wagner, Carson Dillard, and Evan Carter, this young man, all with double digits with 10 strikeouts. Looking for 11, and he shoots it down the left field line and backing out of play. Falls helplessly and aimlessly into the Cyclone bullpen. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. Corey Williams on deck, the pitcher. Marcus Williams at second with a 1-out double. Evan Carter to the belt. Brings it. And he shoots it foul again, backing out of play. They're getting good hacks on Evan Carter. Count remains at 0-2. Soccer team today, Elizabethton playing at South, as a matter of fact, at 5 o'clock. And our softball team today, the Lady Cyclones up on the mountain at Johnson County. Carter checks and brings it. Fly ball, center field. It'll hang up there for Wetzel. He roams around out there in left center field about 15, 20 steps and makes the catch. There's 2 down. Bowery flies out to Ryan Wetzel. Here's Corey Williams, the pitcher, trying to help his cause. So hello to Justin Smith, one of our sponsors and physical therapy services with his Papa Bear, Danny Smith. Got a chance to meet him down on the sideline this year for Cyclone football. Justin Smith is a funny guy. Tells some great stories. Carter brings it. First pitch, pops him up, backing out of play. They're up there swinging away. They're hacking. Ons flies out in right field to Estep. Williams doubles off the fence in right field. And Bowery fly out to Wetzel in center, 2 away here in the first. Marcus Williams, good 4 or 5 step lead off the bag at second. Carter brings it inside, had a hunker down board being hit, 1-1. On deck would be Drew Creech if the inning continues here for Solomon South. Big series here, and of course next week is the Biggie too. They're all big at this point, but next week, Unicoi County home and away. We'll have them both for you. Swing and a miss, blew it by him on a pitch upstairs. Took a big rip, and Carter brings the smoke and throws it by him, and it's a ball, 2 strikes. So Corey Williams trying to help his cause here. Evan Carter brings it. Bad handle pop, backing out of play for the big man. He's a big wide body, Corey Williams. Wears 45 and a lot of cloth out there to stretch across that big frame. He's a big one. About 6'1", 6'2", probably goes 240, 250 easily. Evan Carter checks him again out at second. 1-2 offering playward. Here it comes, and it's downstairs. Good backhand by Perkins. Count levels at 2-2. So our soccer team playing at South today. Our softball team at Johnson County today. Of course, the Wayne Hodge State Farm Classic cranks up this weekend. Big softball tournament here. Brings it. Popped him up. Left field, Nico Ashley, backpedaling. Nico says it's mine. Look it up in the sun. He makes the catch. Great job, Nico Ashley. And that's the inning. For Solomon South, no runs. The Williams double. No hits. They leave a man. After a half inning, South nothing. Cyclones coming to bat for the first time. We'll see what happens right after this. Brought to you by these great sponsors here on Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
$10,500 in down payment assistance, and you could be eligible. That's right. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, helping more than 50 families achieve home ownership, and for many, down payment assistance has meant the difference between renting and owning. You could be eligible. For more information, go to the web at myacfcu.org. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, with branches in Gray, Johnson City, Rogersville, Kingsport, Jonesboro, Norton, Virginia, in Kentucky, Berea, McKee, and Booneville, Kentucky. myacfcu.org. acfcu.org. $10,500 in down payment assistance, and you could be eligible. For more information, simply call 1-800-378-3778 or go to the web at myacfcu.org. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, proud member of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Back at O'Brien Stadium, yours truly, Tom Taylor, bringing it to you here as we get ready to go to the bottom of the first inning. In a double off the bottom of the fence in deep right field by Marcus Williams. He stopped at second, and that's where the inning ended for Sullivan South, as Evan Carter had him fly out to all three positions for the 3 outs in the first inning. Major League Baseball, the bigs. Let's see who's playing where today. First off, in the American League, everything under the lights, Miami and New York. Well, how about Aaron Judge? Red hot for the New York Yankees. Baltimore and Detroit. Toronto hosting Kansas City. Cleveland against Minnesota. Texas at Tampa Bay. Chicago at Oakland. The Red Sox on the left coast with David Price on mound against Shohei Ohtani. And a 10:07 first pitch. And then also tonight, Houston at Seattle, the world champion Astros. In the National League, it goes as follows, everything under the lights. Colorado at Pittsburgh. Washington and New York to battle the Red Hot Mets. Atlanta hosting Philadelphia. Reds in Milwaukee, the Cubbies hosting St. Louis, San Francisco at Arizona, and the Dodgers in San Diego. Here's Ethan Eggleston leading things off for the Cyclones here in the bottom of the first inning. Eggleston batting .333, no homers and 12 RBIs. First pitch, strike called, and the first inning's underway. Ethan 17 for 51 in the season. 2 doubles, a triple, again, no homers, and 19 knocks for the second baseman for Elizabethton. Williams brings it. Eggleston takes it outside for Eggleston. Good eye. 1-1. Defensively for Sullivan South, you call out the names. Eli Jones at third. Pitch upstairs, good eye. Marcus Williams at short. Andrew Noah at second. Chase Bowery at first. And James Cito opens in the right. SCTO, your catcher. Left field, Austin Hale. Center field, Austin Mons. Right field, Gavin Parker for Sullivan South. Williams stows the rubber. The right-hander brings it. Swing and a miss. Threw it by him, and Eggleston down 2 balls, 2 strikes. He, like Evan Carter, with the bases empty, still pitches from the stretch. Rebels in all blue. Rebels across the front in white. And a number at the plate. Topped it. Foul ball behind home plate. White name and white numerals trimmed out in navy blue. Good looking unis for the Rebels. 4-4, 9-7 on the season. So Ethan Eggleston climbs back in. 2 ball, 2 strike count. Bottom of the first, no score. Bringing it. Corey Williams. Upstairs, good eye. Ethan Eggleston full count. 3-2. Eggleston on the season. The walk department has 15, and he leads the club in that category. So Ethan, as a leadoff man, you get on base any way you can. Let's see what he can do here. Payoff pitch, 3-2 count coming. And it's upstairs, and Eggleston's on with the leadoff walk. Ethan Eggleston trots to first. Base runner for the Cyclones. Here's Ryan Wetzel. Wetzel leads the club in 3 categories. Hits 27, doubles 4, triples 2, no homers 15 runs knocked in, batting .435, batting .565 with men on. Let's see what he can do here. Williams will work from the stretch. Holding him on at first will be Chase Bowery, and creeping off the bag is Eggleston. He's got some jets. Wetzel batting over 500. There's a throw to first. They know that. They've read the scouting report. Eggleston back in diving safely to the outfield side of the bag. That lead hand. Tag applied, but he is safe. Left fielder Austin Hill with the glove over his eyes. Sun is wicked out there right now. Pitches, squares the bunt, pulls it back inside. Good eye by Wetzel, 1-0. Which takes it one step further. What a nice catch Nico Ashley made back there. It's a deep drive, went back, looked up in the sun, and made a catch to end the inning. So third base, a little bit on the shadows, but left field still clearly in the sun. The rest of the infield are in the shadows right now. Williams checks his runner, brings it. Ground ball, third base. It's past the diving third baseman, base hit. Wetzel stopping at second is Eggleston, and the Cyclones got something going here. Ryan Wetzel's 28th base hit of the season. Got him at second and first, nobody out. Here's Evan Carter. Evan batting .346, 1 homer and 18 runs knocked in, but men on base batting .558. See if he can deliver here. Got him at second and first, nobody out in the first. Wasn't there. I was at the track obviously on Saturday, but to me this is a prove me game for this baseball team. They're for real. Carter twirls that bat. The left-hander waits on it. First pitch, swing, and a foul tip, strike one. Eli Jones down to third, hanging around the bag. Creeping on the grass now. Carter seeing runners out there at second and first. Can he produce here in a scoreless first inning affair? Williams checks him again, brings it. Carter, fastball, misses up and outside. Good eye, Evan. 1-1. Eggleston walks. Wetzel shoots a single past the third baseman into left field, and here's Evan Carter in the first inning. Beautiful day for baseball. Dogwood winner. Dogwoods. Williams checks him at second, brings it. Carter nubs it foul. First base side. Hello, Bradley Purdy, watching in Cleveland, Texas. We got Texas and West Virginia and Colorado and Elizabethton watching. Thank you. Left to go to the track on Friday. Dogwoods hadn't bloomed. Came back last night in a wind sock. And guess what? Dogwoods bloomed out. It's Dogwood winter. Pitches. Carter bounced up there. Good block by Cito. Couldn't let the runner advance. The count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next one up will be Blackberry winter in May, when the Blackberries have to get very cold for them to vine out on the, or for them to come out on the canes, the Blackberry canes. Pitching. Ground ball back over the mound. Shortstop says he may have 2. Goes to second. Up. Has only a sweep throw, and he's safe at first. Got the runner at second. Wetzel's gone. Fielder's choice. Down to third, Eggleston. Carter stays on at first. A 6 unassisted sweeping step across the bag for the shortstop. Nice play by Marcus Williams. Wanted to go for 2. Realized the speed of Ethan Eggleston, or check that Ryan Wetzel coming down to second. Opted to step on the bag and try a quick throw to first, and did not get him. Runners on the corners for the Cyclones. Here's Corey Russell. Cleanup batter batting .469, no homers and 24 RBIs, with men on base batting .571, leads the club in RBIs. Got him on the corners, 1 out. See if the Cyclones can produce here in the first. Bradley Purdy in Texas says, let's go Cyclones, let's get her done. Hello, Texas. Bradley Purdy, I love the guy. Watches every day and listens. Thank you, sir. Pitches. Corey, fly ball, right field, backing out of play. Hammered it, but it's a long strike for Corey Russell. Russell, 23 for 49 at the plate, 18 hits, 5 doubles. As we told you, no homers, 24 RBIs, only 1 home run so far this season. That was Evan Carter on Saturday. Got the first dinger. Hello, Jennifer Johnson, watching. Williams pitches. Runners on the corners. Corey downstairs, blocked by Cito. And it skips up the third base line, and he had thoughts, but that would have been a dead duck for Eggleston down at third. That ball skipped up the third base line about 10 feet off the chest protector of Cito. Count of 1-1 now for Corey Russell on the corners. Or check that, at second and third. My bad. Second and third. Carter went down with an uncontested stolen base. Corey fouls it back again. Big hack. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Eggleston at third. Wetzel raced on the fielder's choice at second. Carter goes down with an uncontested stolen base moments ago. Failed to tell you that. So the second and third with 1 out. On deck is Perkins. Williams out of the stretch here. Brings it. Corey bounced up there, and Cito does another good job of blocking it. Count goes 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So Wetzel off the bag, big lead at second. I'm sorry, I keep saying Wetzel. Carter brings it down low, good eye. Corey Russell. Full count, no place to put him as far as that pitch. First base is empty, but as far as the pitch count, he's got to do something here. Let's see if Corey will get something he can take a hike at. Williams, the payoff pitch. Runners at second and third, and it's another topped it foul ball behind home plate. Count remains at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Same 2 tomorrow in Colonial Heights. We're back with you on Friday when Volunteer comes to town. And next week, Unicoi County home and away, and then the Tri-Cities Flames here on Friday a week. Corey inside a tight strike 3 call. Corey thought he had ball 4, and he's rung up strikeout. 2 away on the 3-2 pitch. Took something off that one. On a call third, here's Perkins. Perkins batting .419, no homers and 17 runs knocked in. Evan with men on base batting .512. Team batting average, by the way, right now .357. Runners at second and third. Chance to produce here and see if he can. Evan Perkins. Chance to the plate. And now a courtesy runner out at second. Colton Miller will replace Evan Carter, your pitcher, out at second. So Eggleston at third. Colton Miller now running at second. 2 on, 2 out here. Chance to produce. Rebels had 2 aboard, nobody out here. Or rather, Cyclones against the Rebels. And a fastball right down the heart of the plate, strike called. Eggleston dancing around at third. Out at second is Miller running for Wetzel. I'm saying Wetzel, I'm so sorry. Running for Carter. This one inside 1-1. He step on deck. Corey Williams working from the stretch. Checks the runner, gets his sign, he brings it. 1-1 pitch. Perkins, all speed, strike called. Boy, he took something off that. It took forever to get in there. Well, thank you, Bradley. Your voice sounds good and rested. Well, yeah. My mom said you sounded great at the track. Thank you, Mama Purdy. Appreciate that. Brings it. Ground ball foul. He delayed that swing. He rocketed one off the dugout facing at first base. Count remains at a ball, 2 strikes. Coach White in the first base box and head coach Ryan Presnell in the third base box. Beautiful day for baseball here. Checking the river in behind us here. See the Whitecaps. Got a lot of rain here. The river is swollen. Corey Williams. 1-2 pitch to Perkins. Upstairs, good eye. Count levels up at 2-2. Had a lot of rain up there yesterday. We had rain and sleet. Snow at the track. Goodness. But my man did it again. Say what you want to. The man can flat drive a race car. Kyle Busch brings it. Perkins. Fly ball. Left field. Or actually a pop. Pop it short. And he makes it look easy, and that's the inning. Tough break. Cyclones had 2 on, nothing to show for it. Inning is over. No runs. 1 hit, no errors. We leave 2. We played 1. We go to the second inning, no score. Cyclones and the Solomon South Rebels. Be right back right after this. You're one of our great sponsors, Tri-Cities Health. Again, you're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Tri-Cities Health at 2208 West Elk Avenue in Elizabethton wants to help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. They offer individualized, state-of-the-art diagnostic testing and treatment plans to help you achieve optimal health. They can help you with anxiety, depression, asthma and allergies, back pain, cholesterol, fatigue, headaches and migraines, high blood pressure, poor sleep, restless leg syndrome, thyroid problems, weight gain and weight loss, fibromyalgia, and DOT physicals, just to name a few. They're a phone call away at 543-7000. 543-7000. Listening is the key to getting at the root cause of your health issues. And again, that will help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. For more information, call today. Tri-Cities Health in Elizabethton at 543-7000, a proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
We go to the second inning, no score. It'll be Drew Creech, Austin Hale, and Eli Jones. 5, 6, and 7 with the Rebels of Anthony Richardson here in the second. South blew, or rather Elizabethton blew a great opportunity against South. Had a first 2 on board, nobody out. Couldn't produce, but it's a long ball game. Speaking of Bristol Motor Speedway, if you missed the announcement today, big news, great news, I think. kind of a natural flow, if you will, of how things will be going starting this fall. They have moved the truck race and the Wheeling Modified race to Thursday night. Carter brings it to start the inning. It's upstairs, ball one. So now you have a triple header, boom, 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 Thursday night truck race and the Wheeling Modifieds. On Friday night, the Food City 300, and on Saturday night, the race. There's a foul back, up out of the strike zone, and it's 1-1. And that would be the Bass Pro Shop NRA night race. As I was saying before the break, say what you want to about Kyle Busch. Guy can drive a race car. Bump and run, got Larson out of the way to closing laps to win it outside. And again, the argument, if someone comes up to him and says, well, the old Bristol's gone, well, that's garbage. There was some beating and banging all weekend long at the track in all three races. So don't give me that garbage. That ain't going to work. Strike call, nice pitch. Caught the corner 2-2 to Drew Creech, leadoff man here in the second, no score. Saturday, you couldn't have got any better racing. Old school racing at its finest in both the K&N Series and the Xfinity Series. 2-2 offering, and it's a foul back by Drew Creech. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And of course, yesterday when the race resumed, and you had, 4 or 5 different lead changes? I don't have it in front of me. 2-2 pitch. Upstairs, full count, took something off of it. This is upstairs, 3-2. Bubba Wallace led his first laps. Daniel Suarez led his first laps at Bristol, both of those guys. Payoff pitch, here comes to Creech. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Punch out number 11 of the season for Evan Carter. There's one away. Here's Austin Hale, the left fielder. So for those of you wondering if the old Bristol's back, it's back. He had the Bristol bite, had that groove they put down to the bottom. A lot of the guys went up top after the rain. Great racing. Swing and a miss. Tom, you're supposed to say that. You're the track announcer. No. I'm not going to hammer the facility. I love working up there, but no. It was great racing. As a spectator, couldn't beat it. This is outside 1-1, and love calling those races. That was a lot of fun. Top of the second, one out on the strikeout by Creech, DHing for Cito, the catcher. Here's Austin Hale, the left fielder. Sun continues to play havoc with Nico Ashley left. Everything else in the shadows right now. Ground ball, hit right on the screws to Carson Dillard. Slow roller, fields, throws, got him. Nice job. Carson can play a mean third base, 2 away. Slow dribbler to third base. He gobbled it up, and 5-3 on the put out to the awaiting first baseman Nick Johnson, 2 down. Here's Eli Jones, the third baseman. Scoreless game in the second here. So hello to Bradley Purdy in Texas. Hello to Jennifer Johnson in Elizabethton. Hello to Andy Thaxton in West Virginia. And hello to former coach J.P. Nix in Colorado. This one misses inside and upstairs, ball 1. So we told you the story on Evan Carter. Get him early because he'll get stronger as the game goes on, and he's trying to put him out on the order for the first time here. Inning number 2, working on Eli Jones, the third baseman. So they head off to Richmond this weekend, the Xfinity Series and the Cup Series. The other argument always here, well, it'd be better racing to have the Cup drivers in Xfinity. Well, you didn't this weekend, and you had some great racing. The name recognition wasn't necessarily there because these are the guys that are up and coming, although they're making a name for themselves very quickly. Some great racing. Swing and a miss, blew it by him. One ball, 1 strike. Carter brings it. Swing and a miss. Pitch upstairs, 1-2. They'll come back in the fall of the Truck Series. And the Wheeling Modifieds now on Thursday. Friday will be the Food City 300, and Saturday, Bass Pro Shop NRA night race. Outside, strike 3 called, got him. Caught the corner, and that's the inning 1-2-3 for Evan Carter, his second punch out of the ball game and his 12th on the season. We go to the bottom of the second. We are scoreless, Elizabethton and Sullivan South. You're listening to Sullivan South Elizabethton Baseball, brought to you by Chick-fil-A of Elizabethton.
Welcome to the Mini Morning News Show, where we are so excited about Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis for breakfast that we've minified the news.
In real estate news, tiny homes for those who like everything within arm's reach.
In culinary news, micro food, because, small plates.
In entertainment news, this year it's all about the mini series.
In pop culture news, mini everything.
Because, aw. All right, thanks for listening. Now go put some mini in your morning with the chicken you love for breakfast. Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis until 10:30 a.m.
This is Andrew McKeon, president of Carter County Bank. Carter County is blessed with amazing characteristics. Natural beauty, caring people, and locally owned small businesses all make our community one of the best places in America to live. Remember to support Carter County small businesses with your purchases, because for every $100 you spend at a Carter County owned business, $45 stays here to create local jobs and support our schools. When you spend $100 at a national chain store, only $14 remains in our community. So no matter where you roam, hurry back home. Let's pull together to support local business and make our...
We go to the bottom of the second inning. Cyclones in Sullivan South. It'll be Eastep, Daly, Ashley. We'll have a whole bunch more here. 6, 7, and 8. In the Elizabethton second inning, no score. Corey Williams on the mound, working from the windup. Start the inning. First pitch to Eastep, pops him up. Playable ball, backing out of play. First base side, strike one. Logan Eastep batting .412, no homers and 18 RBIs. He, on the season, 21 for 51. 5 doubles and a triple for Logan Eastep. That's sixth spot. So back to Bristol real quick. Pretty easy to tell you who's defending the champ in each of those races this fall. This one down and away, strike called, 0-2. Caught the corner, a little low for my liking, but I'm not the man in black. Kyle Busch, Truck, Xfinity, Cup in the fall a year ago. Williams brings it. Line shot right field, but it's down the right field line and a foul ball. He roped it. A long strike for Logan Eastep. Had a chance to hang out with Muckle name drop here. That's not my point, but had a chance to hang out with Goldberg. Bill Goldberg is elected to the Wrestling Hall of Fame. He was there. Bounced up to a good eye Eastep. It's 1-2. So I want to say thanks to Jerry Caldwell and all the folks who allow me to come up there and hang with them every year. It's really an honor and a privilege to do whatever they ask me to do at the track. There's a classy bunch of people up there. They work very, very hard. I hate it when it rains. They work so hard to bring the fans all they can bring them. Down and away, good eye by Eastep. Count evens at 2-2. Then to have the rain, goodness, I hate it for them. When they work, they're already working on next spring's race, folks. Needless to say, the fall race as well. 2-2 pitch. Into the bat, ground ball into second base, knocked down. Can he come up with it? Cannot. Infield hit. Great job backhanding as he went to his right, Andrew Noah. But with the speed of Eastep logging down the first base line, he's in with an infield base hit. Second inning, leadoff man's on here, and here's Matthew Daly. Daly settles in batting .289, no homers and 7 RBIs. Number 15. Watching the signals, the battery of signals through head coach Ryan Presnell. Bradley Purdy says it was Old Bristol, closest we've seen it since '98. You got it. You're exactly right. No, I'm out and about and people start that garbage around me anymore. I'm not putting up with it. I'm going to have to fire back. That's Old Bristol racing. Into the bat, ground ball to the second baseman. He'll go to the second with the force play, back to first, and safe at first base. He dropped the ball. They had a double play ball. Daly hustling. Fielder's choice, 4-6. Second baseman to shortstop. Out one recorded. Eastep's gone down at second. Daly stays on, DHing for Carson Dillard. Here's Nico Ashley, batting .333. Nico, 3 at-bats in our last broadcast. And went 1 for 3 against Johnson County here. You're exactly right, Bradley Purdy. The Old Bristol. Tell you about where you can get your tickets here momentarily. Brings it. First pitch. Bat handle pop. Back and out of play. Strike one to Nico. At any Food City, including the one here in Elizabethton. Get your tickets. Kids 12 and under get in free for the Thursday and Friday night, and only $10 for the Bass Pro Shop NRA night race. And adult tickets are $30 for Friday night and $50 for Saturday night. Anyway, putting the wraps on a great weekend at Bristol Motor Speedway, and I got to tell you one more point after this pitch. Just blew my circuits. And it misses outside. Good eye, Nico. Went out to eat after the Saturday race. Ran into some folks who said, most people complain there's not enough beating and banging. I'm not kidding you. My right hand's up. These guys told me at the table. I just shook my hand and walked off. They said, God, there's so many wrecks. Didn't think I was ever going to get out of there. Here's a bad handle foul. Backing out of play. And it's 2-2 to Nico Ashley. And I thought to myself right there, you cannot please everybody. Don't try to be all things to all people. Do what you do best and get out of the way, and the ones that are going to be there are going to be there. Throw to first, back in diving safely is Matthew Daly. Bottom of the second, no score here. Elizabethton and Solomon South. The old bump and run. Good stuff. Bush and Larson. And a big strike called, and he's gone. Strikeout, out number 2. Nico Ashley. Second strikeout of the ball game for Corey Williams. Both starters have 2 Ks. On a call third, here's Nick Johnson. Johnson batting .333, no homers and 8 RBIs. Infield hit, E-step. Fielder's choice, 4-6 Daly. Second base to shortstop, covering at second. And now Ashley on a call third. Throw to first, Daly back in. And the other place you can get your tickets for the racing coming up this fall is bristolmotorspeedway.com on the website. Here's Johnson, the 9-man. No score in the second. Runner at first, second consecutive innings. Cyclones have had base runners. And a pitch misses outside, belt high. Good eye by Johnson, the left-hander. Where's number 24? Corey Williams delivers. Johnson, bat handle pop. Playable ball. Out around shortstop. Shortstop says it's mine. On the grass, 3 steps and reaches back. Makes the catch, and the Cyclones go quietly. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, they leave 1. We played 2. No score. We'll go to the third inning. Your score, Elizabethton 0, Sullivan South 0. Let's take a break for one of our great sponsors. How about some great specials you can get at Sprint on Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball?
Our great sponsor at Sprint, giving you a chance to save at all Sprint stores across the Tri-Cities. When you go into any Sprint store and say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, they'll give you 25% off or a fourth off any accessory in the store. That would include Urban Armor gear cases, OtterBox cases, any screen protectors, tempered glass, 25% off. Wireless charging stands, pop sockets, tablet cases, wireless chargers, battery packs are all 25% off when you say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Also, Beats headphones, both the headphones and the earbuds, 25% off when you say you heard the show. Also, 3-piece magnetic organizers, battery packs, tablet cases, JBL portable flip speakers. It goes on and on. Anything accessory in the store at any Sprint store in the Tri-Cities, say you heard the Tom Taylor Sports Show and or Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, and save 25% off today at your Sprint store across the Tri-Cities.
We go to the third inning, scoreless affair. Numbers for Elizabethton, no runs. For the Cyclones on 2 base hits, no errors, they've left 3. For South, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, they've left a man. Third inning, Carter. Strike call to get it started. 8-9-1 for the Rebels. Gavin Parker, Andrew Noah in the top of the order, and Austin Mons. Parker, the right-hand batting right fielder. Where's number 2 for Anthony Richardson? Carter brings it. Fly ball. Left field, Nico Ashley going back, and he will make the catch. Nice job, Nico Ashley. On a deep drive, we had to wait to see if he came down with it. Reached up, hauled it in on the drive over his head in deep left field. Nice job of Nico playing a great center field, or rather left field, looking into the sun. There's one away. Put a star beside that one. That was a great defensive play looking into the sun. The only one still does that. Pitch upstairs, ball one. So Nico Ashley, deep drive into left field, went back about 5 or 6 steps, reached up and snared it. Here's Andrew Noah, the number 9 batter, the second baseman for South. No score in the third. Bunts it, pops it up. Carson Dillard going after it, couldn't come up with it. Popped that bunt up third base side in front of the Cyclone dugout. He gave a good run to it, but couldn't come up with it. It's a strike to Andrew Noah. Carter's now retired 6 in a row. He bunts this one, hits the backstop. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. So after the double by Marcus Williams off the fence in right field back into first, he's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight putouts. Evan Carter, again, as we said, gets in a groove as the game wears on. Carter brings it. And it's strike 3 called. He's gone. Strikeout number 3 and number 13 of the season. There's 2 away in the inning. Top of the order we go to Austin Mons, who flew out to Logan Eastep to start the ball game. Third punch out of the ball game now for Evan Carter. Make that his 13th of the season. Moving up the strikeout list here on the seasonal totals. Again, Trey Schoen leads it. Here's Mons. First pitch popped him up and out of play. Strike 1. And your strikeout leaders coming into the ball game. Schoen with 23. Carter now with 13. Carson Dillard with 10. And Lawson Wagner with 10. And Corey Russell, check that, Ethan Eggleston with 9. Corey Russell with 7 in the strikeout department. This is outside, 1-1. For the Cyclones in the third inning, we'll go to the top of the order. Eggleston, Wetzel, and Carter. Hello, Frank Peters, watching, my friend. Thank you. Here's the pitch. Into the bat, foul to the backstop, and it counted 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Austin Mons, the center fielder, batting around for the second time against Austin Carter. He's now retired 7 in a row after the Williams double, who waits on deck. 1 hit for the Rebels. We're in the third inning, scoreless ball game. Evan Carter brings it, and it misses upstairs and outside. Gets speared by Perkins. Wind continues to blow here right to left of the ballpark. Breezy day. The backstop netting flapping in the breeze a bit. Brings it. And it's a looper in the left field as a hang up there. Nico Ashley falls in front of him. And he'll bat it down and get it back in for a 2-out single. Snaps the 7 straight he put down. 2 away. Single to left of Mons. Here is Marcus Williams, who tattooed one off the bottom of the fence in deep right field back in the second for a stand-up double. Bradley Purdy says, "It ain't racing. You ain't a fan of NASCAR. Rubman's son is racing in Bristol. The only place people get excited to go. They take a vacation 2 weeks before the race weekend. It's a tradition to watch the Transporter Parade and Race Fest, get autographs, and go qualifying the Busch, now the Xfinity race, and go eat that night, stay all day at campground, and watch Rusty or Mark Martin or watch Harry. Can't sweep weekend. It's racing the way it ought to be." Going back down memory lane is Bradley Purdy. Carter, snap throw to first. He's in trouble, and he just got back in. He froze him. He was leaning towards second. Your runner, Austin Mons, he dove back into the outfield side of the bag to save himself. That was a perfect throw. Johnson applied the tag on his back right between the letters, but he got back in safely by the hair of his chinny chin chin. Brings it, Williams, and it's a line shot past Carter, and Marcus Williams 2 for 2. Nico Ashley fields it, gets it back in. Base hit number 3 of the ball game for South. 2 out, 2 on for the Rebels. Here's Chase Bowery, flied out to Wetzel back in the first inning. Base hit number 3 now of the ball game for Solomon South. Still no score. Bradley Purdy says, "And you went to the DB football game on Thursday night against Oak Ridge." He's got all kinds of memories. Listening out in Cleveland, Texas. Here's Carter, brings it. And a golf swing, high, towering pop out around second base. Russell's there. Corey says, I got it, and he takes it, and that's the inning. Corey Russell makes the catch, squeezes the cowhide, and the Rebels are gone. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. They leave 2. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Top of the order coming up for the Cyclones in a scoreless affair. We'll be right back right after you hear this from the good folks from Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, one of your great sponsors of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
$10,500 in down payment assistance, and you could be eligible. That's right. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, helping more than 50 families achieve home ownership, and for many, down payment assistance has meant the difference between renting and owning. You could be eligible. For more information, go to the web at myacfcu.org. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, with branches in Gray, Johnson City, Rogersville, Kingsport, Jonesboro, Norton, Virginia, in Kentucky, Berea, McKee, and Booneville, Kentucky. myacfcu.org. $10,500 in down payment assistance, and you could be eligible. For more information, simply call 1-800-378-3778 or go to the web at myacfcu.org. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, proud member of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
We go to the bottom of the 3rd in the scoreless ball game. Here's Ethan Eggleston. Walked his first time up. Egg having a great season at leadoff spot for Elizabethton. Looking for base runners. He gets on more times than not, batting .333, no homers and 12 runs knocked in. Outside ball 1. Cyclones with 2 base hits in the ball game. A single by Wetzel, who's on deck, and an infield hit by Estep to start the 2nd. That's been it. Williams brings it. And downstairs, good eye by Eggleston, 2-0. And Cyclones at 5-3 in the conference, 12-5 overall. Sullivan South at even. Stephen 4-4 in the league and 9-7 overall. Williams brings it. Eggleston popped him up. Bat handle pop. Out around shortstop. He'll back up. He says it's mine, but he's called off the last minute of the left fielder, Austin Hale. There's one away. One away. Williams retired 4 in a row. Here's Ryan Wetzel, singled his first time up. Wetzel now in the season 28 for 63 at the plate. Batting a very healthy .445. Williams brings it. And it's strike call to the knees to your one-out batter, Ryan Wetzel. No score in the 3rd. Same 2 tomorrow at Colonial Heights. It's church night, so more than likely I'm not going to be there. There's a slow ground ball. Backhanded to his right. Has to make a quick throw. Wetzel is safe at first base. Infield hit for Ryan Wetzel. He's 2 for 2. Runners at a premium at this point of the ball game, and so we have yet another one for South. And Elizabeth, we have another one for the Cyclones. Wetzel's 2 for 2. Here's Evan Carter hitting a fielder's choice his first time up. Hit a ground ball to the shortstop. He stepped on the bag himself. Tried to do a double play ball. Eggleston coming down hard, could not. Or check that, Wetzel coming down hard, could not. So he went for the step on the bag and get the force play. And it misses outside ball 1. Check that. He could not do that. He can't read my own right. Yes, he did. I'm sorry. Stepped on the bag at second. Unassisted. Shortstop could not double him up. That was the speed of Carter. Here's a swing, foul tip, throw down to second. He's going to be in with a stolen base. Wetzel slides it outfield side of the bag. Took off on the right-handed pitcher working from the stretch, Corey Williams, and slides into second. Stolen base down scoring position for Evan Carter. Carter batting .558 with men on base. He's got one out there right now. Like to see him drive in RBI number 19 of the season. No score here in the 3rd. Pitching. And a bat handle foul down the left field line, giving chase, and can't get to it as it Gets into the Cyclone bullpen down the left field line. Eggleston flies out to the left. Wetzel, infield base hit, and here's Carter. 1 out, 1 on to the third. We are deadlocked in a 0-0 baseball game. Bradley's asking about Volunteer this year in baseball. 0-8 in their conference in the Big 7 and 3-11 on the year. We'll see them here Friday night in a non-conference game. Williams checks the runner, brings it. Runner coming down to third, he's in trouble. Caught on a rundown. Williams. And so here comes Wetzel going back and forth, and he'll finally tag him, and he's out. And a base running boo-boo by the Cyclones, and he's gone. Caught stealing 1 to the third baseman, 5 to the shortstop, back to the second baseman, 1, 5, 6, and 4. Tag applied, 2 outs now. So Carter has empty bases to work on. Williams brings it, and it's a ground ball to the second baseman. He'll wait. Fields. Cyclones are gone. We go to the 4th inning scoreless. For the Cyclones, no run, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left. We played 3. We are scoreless after 3. We'll come back right after this from the great folks that sponsor our broadcast, our title sponsor, the folks in Chick-fil-A here in Elizabethton.
Welcome to the Mini Morning News Show, where we are so excited about Chick-fil-A's chicken minis for breakfast that we've minified the news.
In real estate news, tiny homes for those who like everything within arm's reach.
In culinary news, micro food, because, small plates.
In entertainment news, this year it's all about the mini-series.
In pop culture news, mini everything.
Because, aw. All right, thanks for listening. Now go put some mini in your morning with the chicken you love for breakfast. Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis until 10:30 a.m.
Champion Chevrolet on the Motor Mile in Johnson City's huge spring sale is in full swing. We have over 600 new Chevys to choose from with savings up to 20% off MSRP. 17 Silverado 1500, 20% off MSRP with over 200 in stock. 17 Silverado HD, 13% off MSRP. 2017 Equinox Trax and Malibu, 20% off MSRP. Don't forget our Saturday parts and service hours and shopping online 24/7. Champion Chevrolet on the Motor Mile in Johnson City, where we leave you asking, how do they do that?
We go to the 4th inning. Here's the numbers for Elizabethton. Pretty much the same. The numbers. Scores, 0-0. Elizabethton, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They've left 3. For Solomon South, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They've left 3. Here's Corey Williams. We'll try that camera angle for a while here, see how that goes. Not the best, but it's at least get a sense of what's happening at home plate. Here's Corey Williams flied out to Nico Ashley in left field to end the 1st inning. We're in the 4th, and it's a strike call to Corey Williams, and the 4th inning's underway. No runs, 3 hits, no errors, 3 left for South. Same numbers. Hello, Sarah Prosnell, watching from Blackburn Childers in Stegall. Carter brings it, and he fouls it back, and it's no balls and 2 strikes to the starting pitcher. The counterpart from Evan Carter, who's on the mound into his 4th inning of work. 3 hits, a double by Williams off the fence in right field in the 1st, and back-to-back singles by Mons and Marcus Williams in the 3rd, and that's been it. 4, 5, and 6 in the South 4th. Upstairs misses 1 and 2. Susan Bishop, hello, young lady. Susus, we call her. Over in Kingsport, watching and listening. We appreciate that. You're welcome. Thank you. Very kind of you to say that, Sarah. Appreciate that. And he reaches out, pooches it, and fouls to the backstop. Count holds the ball, 2 strikes. Like I said, I'm trying to make that decision whether to go to South tomorrow night. It's church night. Pitching Carter, and he just reached out and made contact and fouls it back. I got little people that look up to me, and so if I start missing church to go to ball games, that'll send out a signal. Carter, new baseball, brings the 1-2 pitch. Reaches out, shoots it down the right field line, a playable ball. Can Estep get to it? And he does in foul ground. Logan Estep. In foul ground, hauls in the fly ball, and there's one away here in the fourth. Here's Drew Creech. So our next broadcast at this point will be Friday night when Volunteer comes to town. Next week, it's Unicoi County home and away. We're heading to Irvine next week because those are Monday and Tuesday. First pitch upstairs, swing and a miss. Carter blew it by him. Creech struck out swinging to lead off the second inning. Carter's got 3 of those here in the game. He now has 13 on the season. Lights are on here at the ballpark. And strike 2 called. Nice pitch, nice frame job by Evan Perkins behind home. And Creech in a hole with 0-2, the DH for the catcher, James Cito. Evan Carter to the belt, brings it. And a ground ball to Carson Diller, slow roller third. He'll field. He rights himself, throws, and got him. Nice job. Great play. Great stretch by Nick Johnson at first. Carson Dillard gobbled him up down the third, 2 away, and a nice stretch by Johnson. Creech hustling down the line. Nice hustle by Drew Creech. Trying to beat that one out, but it's out number 2 in the books. Here's Austin Hill, who grounded out to Carson Dillard back in the second inning. South has left 3 on. All 3 base runners, or all 3 folks got hits, were left on base. Upstairs, ball 1. In the bottom of the fourth for Elizabethton will be the heart of the order. Russell, Perkins, and Estep. No score in the third. Evan Carter, or rather the fourth. And a check swing, hit the bat foul, and he's ball, 1 strike. Carter to the belt. Chopper to plate. I don't know if you saw the news today down at the state of Alabama. Interesting chain of events. Alabama will implement instant replay in high school football this year. Not for the tournament, but for every regular season game in Alabama. High school football have instant replay starting this year. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him. Strikeout swinging. Second inning out of 4 that Carter put them out in order. 1, 2, 3. Strikeout number 4 tonight. 14 on the season for Evan Carter. And we go to the bottom of the fourth. Cyclones need hits and runners in a 0-0 ball game. We'll come right back right after this from Sarah Presnell's place of employment, Blackburn Childers and Stegall, one of our great sponsors here on Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Blackburn Childers and Stegall, providing tax, accounting, and audit services in East Tennessee for over 50 years. Blackburn Childers and Stegall, the region's largest firm, and serves individuals, family businesses, healthcare, nonprofits, manufacturers, and many more industries. Blackburn Childers and Stegall's Wealth Management, celebrating their 20th anniversary this year. BCS Wealth Management is a full-service financial firm, providing personal financial planning, investments, and group benefits. For more information, please call 423-282-4511. That's 282-4511, or on the web at bcscpa.com. That's bcscpa.com. Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Bottom of the fourth, no score in this one. Here's Corey Russell, struck out his first time up on a called third. Cyclones have had base runners in every inning and nothing to show for it. First pitch, popped him up out into shallow right field. Right fielder says it's mine, waves off the second baseman, and there's 1 pitch, 1 out. Corey wasted no time jumping on the first pitch from Corey Williams, and Corey Russell is retired. Here's Perkins. Perkins popped out of the shortstop to end the third inning, back in the first. No score in the fourth. Good ball game here. South and the Elizabethton Cyclones. Clone baseball downstairs, ball 1. Ball squirted to the wicket you see on the screen there. from the windup. The base is empty. Brings it. And it's downstairs. Good eye by Evan Perkins, your catcher. 2 balls and no strikes. Williams brings it. And it's strike called. It's a volunteer here Friday night. This game brought to you by the Elizabethton Fellowship of Christian Athletes. 7 o'clock first pitch on Friday night. Swing and a miss. Way out in front of that one was Perkins. Home plate umpires that actually nicked it. That's a foul tip. 2-2. No score in the 4th. Corey Williams gets that second sign. He'll shake his head and say, I like that one. Here it comes. And it just missed outside. Cito wanted that one. So did Corey Williams. So countdown runs full here for the Cyclone catcher, Evan Perkins. Williams nods his head, and here it comes, the foul pitch playward. Ground ball back over the mound and into center field. One out single for Evan Perkins. Base hit number 4 of the ball game, a single or at least a base hit in every inning. Here's Estep with an infield hit to lead off the second. Single Wetzel in the first, Estep single in the second, infield hit Wetzel in the third, and now a single by Perkins. Waiting for our first extra base hit of the night here for this baseball club. See if it'll be happening right here. Here's Logan Estep. Estep with men on, batting .549 coming in. No homers and 18 runs knocked in. Williams throws to first and back in diving safely. Tag applied once, now twice by your first baseman, Chase Bowery. And obviously he is in safe. Beautiful, beautiful day here for baseball. Unbelievable how it's been 80 degrees on Saturday at the track. It was hot and muggy. Rain, sleet, and ice on Sunday and Monday. This one popped up rather than fouled back. Now things are certainly neutralizing weather-wise, at least for the moment. There's another front coming, I think, but I saw that. Williams looks in and gets his sign here. Throw to first, back in diving. Tomorrow 76, Thursday 53. Friday sunshine 60 for our broadcast. Saturday sunshine 68. Sunday clouds at 69. Here's your weather forecast for like Willard Scott. Williams to the belt. 0-1 pitch. Estep, base hit to left field. Back-to-back singles by the Cyclones against the Rebels starting pitching. Second hit of the inning, number 5 of the ball game. Here is Matthew Daly. Richard Tester's watching. Hello, Richard. Thank you, my friend. We're in the 4th inning, no score. We are currently, if you're wondering, to wrap up our weather forecast, it is 61 degrees right now. Beautiful day for baseball here at the ballpark. Not too hot, not too cool. The wind has died down some. Here's Daly hitting the fielder's choice his first time up. First pitch, inside, ball 1. Matthew Daly with men on base, and he's got 2 of them out there, batting .333. No homers and 7 RBIs. Daly on the season, 13 for 45 come into the ball game. 2 doubles, and 7 runs knocked in. Bounced up there, Cito. It's blocked down. He'll come down to third to throw, sliding safely. Double steal. Got to get away from Cito for just a second. Perkins down to third. The second is Estep. We got him at second and third, 1 out. Nico Ashley on deck. It's time for Daly to deliver here. Richard Tester, thank you for letting me be part of the Cyclone community here, my friend. Thanks for the coverage. You're welcome, but thanks for letting me come over and be part of this. I like the Cyclone community. Some good people over here. Infield pinched in. There's realize how big this at-bat is. Brings it, and downstairs, good eye by Matthew Daly, DHing for Carson Dillard.
Let's go, Matt. Let's go.
I like me some orange and black. It's nice to be part of a, I don't know, just something special about Elizabeth. I'm not sure. Can't quite put my finger on it yet, but just some good people. And upstairs, good eye, Daly, and the bases are juiced up on the ball 4. Brings up Nico Ashley, the left fielder. I I guess a couple of years ago, I came to the football game. And a quartet before the football game sang, I'll never forget this. I kept thinking, am I hearing this? Mansion Over the Hilltop, a Southern gospel song. I thought, you kidding me? Last year, 2017, a high school football game, Mansion Over the Hilltop, a public high school. I'm in. I like it. Nico, pitch upstairs, ball one. Walk means a run in a scoreless ball game. Infield pulled in on all the corners. Bases loaded, one out here. Russell flies out to right. Back-to-back singles by Perkins and Eastep. A walk to Daly, and they're jammed up here for Nico Ashley. Pitch is strike called right down the heart of the plate. On deck is Nick Johnson. Eighth batter in the ball game is Nico Ashley. Only his fifth plate appearance all season. He bats when Evan Carter pitches. Corey Williams brings it. Nico downstairs and away. Good eye by number 2. 2 balls and a strike. Walk means a run here in a scoreless ball game in the 4th. But a base hit will bring you 1 and maybe 2 depending where it goes. 2-1 to Nico Ashley. And he pops him up, backing out of play, and it's 2-2. Cyclones have stranded 3 so far in the ball game, as has Sullivan South. Williams leans in, gets his sign from his catcher, James Cito, and pours it playward. Here it comes, and it's a ground ball. Base hit to right field. 1 run scores. Nico does his job. He'll get the windmill. The right fielder misplays the ball. 2-run score. Rounding third. He'll get the green light. Daly's coming home, and he will score. Nico Ashley delivers for the Elizabethton Cyclones. He got a high five from his coach you saw down there, and he delivers a bases clearing hit. That is a single with an error charge to the right fielder on a misplayed ball. Bases empty. 3-0 Cyclones. Daly scores all the way from first base. He rounded third. That monkey jumped all over his back. That was one tired cowboy there, but he scores. And here's Nick Johnson. So Nico Ashley delivers, and only his 5th plate appearance of the season for Nico Ashley. First pitch inside, ball 1. So we'll give him 2 RBIs on that one. The third one was charged with an error. But Nico Ashley delivers. Pitch outside, so Evan Carter has at least 3 runs to work with. Only 1 out here in the inning. Top of the order on deck. 2-0 pitch, and it's downstairs, and it's 3-0. Corey Williams, the pitcher, visibly upset with that chain of events as that ball misplayed by the right fielder, Gavin Parker. And empties the bases. 3-0 Cyclones, which was a tight ball game to this point. Corey Williams brings it. Johnson 3-0, and a fastball inside bows him back. The inning continues. Top of the order for Anthony Eggleston. Ethan again, a walk and a fly out to left field, the Eggman as I call him. And Anthony Richardson walks out and talks to his starting pitcher, trying to, I'm sure, settle him down. As he got visibly upset with, again, that misplayed ball out in right field. And so Anthony Richardson out talking to his catcher. You can see on the plate, or at the mound, I should say, Cito. So Nico Ashley delivers a big 2-run single with an error attached to it. All 3 runs score, bases cleared. So Nico at third. And at first is Johnson for the Eggman, Ethan Eggleston. Breaking a scoreless affair. 3-0 Cyclones down the 4th. Here's Eggleston, top of the order. Only 1 out. Runners on the corners. A chance to add more here. Sarah Presnell gives me 3 thumbs up. You better believe it. And a pitch upstairs, ball 1. This sounds cheesy, but that's okay. I have the utmost respect for her husband. That guy's, talking about a marketing machine. Guy puts in the hours of this program. Hope folks appreciate what Ryan Presnell does for these kids. Outside and upstairs, good eye by Eggleston. 2-0. And no, I'm not getting any money for that. I believe in a guy that believes in the program. Man, he is sold on these kids, and it shows. 2 balls and no strikes. Brings it. Pulls it back, squares the bunt, misses upstairs 3-0. 3 balls and no strikes now to Ethan Eggleston. Ryan Wetzel on deck. Three runs on 3 hits this inning. Eggleston, and it's a fastball strike call. Nice pitch by Corey Williams. So 3 runs on 3 hits and an error charge to the South defense with the right fielder. On the corners, Corey Williams. Eggleston, and that's strike 2 called. Eggleston full count now. Coach Hodges, Coach Diaz, Coach White, and of course the main man, Ryan Presnell. Pitches, and a bad handle foul to the backstop, Ethan Eggleston. Popped out to left and walked. He's 0 for 1 here in the ballgame. Wetzel on deck, a 2 for 2 man. Perkins with a base hit. He steps 2 for 2 down the lineup. And Nico Ashley, the big clutch 2-run single by Nico. So Cyclones up 3-0 here in the 4th of a scheduled 7. As we predicted out here on the river, the sun going down, getting a little cool. Not cold, but cool. Dogwood winner. Pitching. And he shoots a base hit to left field. Over top of the leaping third baseman. In from third. Nico scores, and it's 4-0. And Eggleston does his job. Leaping try, good try by Eli Jones. It just scaled above his outstretched glove, and Eggleston drives in a run for the Eggman. His 13th RBI of the season. Ashley plates in. It's 4-0. Base hit number 4 of the inning, and it continues now for Ryan Wetzel, who's 2 for 2. So Ashley in, and that leaves Johnson out at second, and now Eggleston at first with the RBI, and here's Ryan Wetzel 2 for 2. Pitching, and a misfire and misses upstairs, ball 1. There's still only 1 out of the inning. We've nearly batted around. Corey Russell, 2 batters away. Got this inning started here. Now Williams steps back off the rubber. As the shortstop, Marcus Williams circling in behind the runner at second, doing a little cat and mouse with Johnson. Johnson at second. At first is Eggleston. 4-0 Cyclones now in the 4th. Pitches, and a foul off the face mask of the catcher, Cito. And it's 1-1. Had some great folks here in my short time here in Elizabethton. One pitch, and he pops him up second base out in shallow right field, and he will squeeze the cowhide about 4 steps on the grass and makes out number 2. Wetzel's gone here in the inning. 2 down. Here's Evan Carter. Carter 0 for 2. Carter batting .346 coming in, a homer and 18 runs knocked in. With men on base, which he's got 2 out there, he's batting .558. Carter went deep for the first stater of the season Saturday in that loss to Sullivan East, 5-4. Well, that was a backbreaker. I got that text when I was at the Speedway. I almost puked. I couldn't believe we got beat 5-4. And a strike call. In the standings going into today's action, other games you have Unicoi County at Sullivan Central, Johnson County at Happy Valley. Unicoi County 7-1, East 8-2, and the Cyclones 5-3, and South 4-4. And this misses outside. Good eye by Carter. 1-1 to the 2-out batter. We're in the 4th. Cyclones have struck for 4 here and lead at 4-0. 2 men on. Carter, bad handle, fly ball left field, pretty well tagged. He's going to go back. Can he get to it? He cannot. It's off his glove. 1 run scores. 2 run scores. Carter with a big 2-run double. And the Cyclones add 2 more at 6-0. Great job, Austin Hale. He gave it a great run with his back to the infield down the left field line. You could see a little bit here in the screen. Made the catch, bounced off his glove. It's a big 2-run double. Bases clearing double. Johnson scores. Eggleston scores. Carter stops at second with a big 2-run double. 6 runs on 6 base hits here in the inning, and it continues for Corey Russell. We batted around here. Carter went with the pitch and drove with those strong forearms down the left field line, tailing away from the left fielder for a big bases-clearing 2-run double. Corey hammers one. He got a piece of that one out of the gap in deep right field. Can he get to it? And they will not. It's up against the fence. Corey's got 1. Run scores. Corey's got 2. He's going to turn on the juice. He's coming to third. He'll come in with a stand-up RBI triple for Corey Russell. Corey Russell drives home a run. Carter scores easily at second. 2 men out and running on the crack of the bat. Gap in right center field, a 3-bagger for an RBI attached to it for Corey Russell. Time is called now as the floodgates have opened up for the home team here. Seven runs on 7 base hits for the Cyclones. Six base hits for the Cyclones. My apology. Here's Evan Perkins. Perkins a single this inning. We batted around here. Corey Russell with an RBI triple for Corey. His first triple of the season and 3-bagger number 8 for this ball club. Down low, and it's good eye. It's 2-0. 7 runs on now 9 base hits for the Cyclones. All this inning. Huge inning for the home team here in the 4th. A chopper. Charging third baseman Eli Jones fields, throws, and got him, and that's inning. But a great one for the home team. For Elizabethton, 7 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. We leave 1. We played 4. We go to the 5th inning. Evan Carter with a 7-run cushion to work with. We go to the 5th inning after 4. Elizabethton 7. Sullivan South nothing. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
$10,500 in down payment assistance, and you could be eligible. That's right. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, helping more than 50 families achieve home ownership, and for many, down payment assistance has meant the difference between renting and owning. You could be eligible. For more information, go to the web at myacfcu.org. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, with branches in Gray, Johnson City, Rogersville, Kingsport, Jonesboro, Norton, Virginia, in Kentucky, Berea, McKee, and Booneville, Kentucky. myacfcu.org. $10,500 in down payment assistance, and you could be eligible. For more information, simply call 1-800-378-3778 or go to the web at myacfcu.org. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, proud member of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Four-inning totals here at Elizabethton's O'Brien Stadium. Elizabethton 7 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 4. And for Sullivan South, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They've stranded 3. We go to the 5th inning. All Cyclones right now, 7-0. Here's some big league scores of interest. Hello, Sam Siepert, watching the show. Thank you, my friend. Or watching the game, not the show. Jennifer Johnson watching. Thank you. Marlins lead the Yankees 4-0 in the 4th. It's scoreless. The Indians and the Twins in San Juan, Puerto Rico. They're playing a international game of sorts in the top of the 3rd. No score, Cleveland and Minnesota. Nationals and Mets are scoreless in the 3rd, and the Phillies and Braves are scoreless in the bottom of the 1st. So here's Eli Jones to start the 5th inning for the visitors in Colonial Heights. It's 7-0 Elizabethton. Jones strikeout in the 2nd, the 12th strikeout of the season now for Evan Carter. He can just rear back and bring it. So Jennifer Johnson is watching, so she said, make Carter behave. I got you. Here's a foul back. Jones. What? Jennifer Johnson. Yeah. She actually didn't. I just want to see if you were paying attention. You were. So she didn't say that. I know that. Oh, she can? She can hear Mallow. Oh, yeah, that's being a mama. All mamas can do that. Upstairs, 1 and 2. Eli Jones, Gavin Parker, Andrew Noah here in the 5th inning. All Cyclones, 7-0. 9 base hits. Sam Seifert did the PA up here last year. Swing and a miss upstairs, strikeout swinging. Back-to-back punch-outs, his 15th of the season, number 5 tonight. Strikeout number 5 for Carter. He'll go to work on Parker, who flying out to left field, and Nico Ashley made a great play back in the second. Sun was in his eyes, back pedal, a deep, long drive. This one's a foul ball, third base side. Carson Diller crossed over the chalk and fields it, backhands it. Again, Nico, when the sun was out earlier in the ball game, deep drive. Nico got on his horse, went back and reached up in the sun, blaring into his eyes in left field, makes a great catch to rob him of a base hit. Pitching, and strike 2 called. Nice pitch. Carter's got that groove machine going now. Evan Carter, no balls and 2 strikes. Again, the knock on this guy, get him early. After Evan Carter gets after that first inning, he is very, very tough. That's been proven tonight. Upstairs, an account at a ball, 2 strikes. Since the back-to-back singles in the third, he's retired 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row now. Evan Carter. Line shot, base hit to left field for Gavin Parker. 1 out single. Base hit number 4 of the ball game for the Rebels. Here's Andrew Noah, the second baseman. Jennifer Carter, your mom says, I am listening. So there you go. Yes, so be on your best behavior. Jennifer's very scary. Oh, she gets worked up. She can bring it. Really? This one has popped up and backing out of play, strike 1. So the word is, hello, Debbie Hyder-Hodges, watching young lady, thank you. So the word is, if Carter doesn't do his homework, it ain't good at the whole homestead, is that right? There you go. Well, you know how to solve that, don't you, cowboy? You know how to solve that, don't you? Do your homework. Oh, it's not like it's an everyday pattern. Ground ball, bunt, third base side. Dillard, 1 hopper to Johnson. Got him. Nice play. Nice dig out by Johnson. Carson charging that bunt attempt by Noah. Runner comes to second, or goes to second base. Carson Dillard fielded that nice on the bunt. He 1-hopped it over, and a great dig out by Nick Johnson, 2 away. 5-3 on the putout. Great play by Nick Johnson at first. Top of the order, here's Austin Mons. 2 out of the 5th inning. It's all Elizabethton. It's 7-0 here. Big 7-run uprising in the 4th. Keyed by the clutch 2-run single by Nico Ashley. The bases occupied at all 3 bases. He cleared them. He got 2 RBIs and an error charge with the right field and a misplayed ball hit between first and second. Carter with a big 2-run double. Corey Russell a run-scoring triple. And Ethan Eggleston an RBI single. Big inning for the Cyclones. Here's Evan Carter, brings it. And a chopper to Dillard at third. Fields to his left. Pumps, throws, got him. This kid can play some third base. Mond's gone. So are the Rebels here in the 5th inning. For the Rebels, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. They leave a man. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Cyclones in control at this point. It's 7-0. We'll be right back after this from the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and Jim Klein Farmers Insurance. Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
At FCA, we're touching millions one heart at a time. Since 1954, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes has been putting the heart and soul in sports by challenging athletes and coaches to impact the world for Jesus Christ. As the largest sports ministry in the world, FCA now reaches over 2 million people annually on the professional, college, high school, junior high, and youth levels. Through this shared passion for athletics and faith, lives are changed, one heart at a time. Learn more at fca.org.
It's Friday night at 7 o'clock. You've been involved in a car accident. You may be out of state on vacation or just a few miles from home. What do you do? Who do you call? At Farmers Insurance Group, 1 call is all you have to make. Hello, this is Jim Klein, an agent with Farmers Insurance. It's called One and Done. You don't have to wait till Monday morning to file a claim. You can make the initial call and we'll begin right away to help you. We assist you in moving the vehicle to a certified repair shop, getting you set up with rental car, and informing your agent. Then here at the staff at Jim Klein Farmers Insurance, we follow the claim through to the end. It's that easy. One and done. We're your one and done location for all your insurance needs. Auto, home, life, commercial, workers' comp, and bonds. We can help you with all your insurance needs. Give me a call today, Jim Klein Farmers Insurance at 247-5400. Your one and done location in Kingsport, 247-5400.
Rock me like a wagon wheel. We go to the 6th inning. New pitcher on. We don't have a roster. That's interesting. Come to the ball game with no roster, but got the starting lineup. We don't know who number 5 is. Number 5 is out there pitching now for the Solomon South Rebels. We know who our guy is. Logan Estep settles in. Estep 2 for 2. Infield single to lead off the second, and a single and came around to score a run in the big inning last inning. 7 runs, 6-hit inning for the Cyclones. Last inning to blow this thing open. Bottom of the 5th. Number 5 brings it, misses upstairs, ball 1. Again, we were given us the starting lineup. So the reserve players, not sure who this young man is, unfortunately, which is not fair to him. Bounced up there 2-0. Trying to see if number 5 was up and down the lineup. Nope, he's come out of the bullpen. So Cyclones again 5-3 on the season in the conference, losing the first 2 to Central, 6-5 and 9-7. Split with East 10-0 to win it here. Lose up there 5-4, and Estep gets plunked. Hit batsman, he'll go to first. Happy Valley take 2 there, and here 13-3 and 8-1. Johnson County sweep them 15-1 and 6-1. As we said, lost at East on Saturday 5-4. So after tonight, the remaining conference games are the 2 biggest ones of the year. Home and away at Unicoi County, the front runner, next Monday and Tuesday. Here's Daly, a walk and a fielder's choice, and a run scored. Pitch upstairs, throw to first, back in standing easily will be Logan Estep. Bottom of the 5th inning. Pitches upstairs. That is a balk charge to your pitcher. And down to second goes to Logan Estep. So it's suddenly gone from bad to worse for Solomon South. It was a scoreless game, and the Cyclones put 7 on the board, and now your lead man gets hit and goes to second on a balk. Here's upstairs to Matthew Daly. Fielder's choice, 4-6. Estep was on the bag at first when he hit a ground ball to the second baseman. Flips to the shortstop, Marcus Williams, and the ground ball to Andrew Noah. They couldn't double him up. Fielder's choice, 4-6. Then walked and came around to score in the 4th. 7 runs, 9 hits for Elizabethton. No runs and 4 hits for for Solomon South. Carter is throwing at Jim here this evening. And a strike call to Matthew Daly. 3-1, taking all the way. On deck will be Nico Ashley. He's the big hit guy so far in this ball game. Oh, Nico, the kid can play some basketball too. Brings it. Ground foul back, I should say. Carter, does he play football? Nico does not. Basketball and baseball? Oh, he can play hoops. See him out there as a wide out too. This big wingspan. Get that ball to the big guy. Get him to play some football. 3-2 pitch. Foul back. Just got a piece of it. Into the bat, foul to the backstop for Matthew Daly. So Friday night volunteer at 7 o'clock. Then next week we'll be at Unicoi County on Monday. And then Tuesday, physical therapy services will bring you the ball game from right here. Both of those scheduled to be a 7 o'clock first pitch. Fly ball, right field, backing out of play by Matthew Daly. Speaking of Unicoi County, our buddy Don Lambert sent us the score. Top of the third, Unicoi County leads Sullivan Central 5-0. So Unicoi County on their way at this point to picking up another big conference win. Downstairs and away, good eye, Matthew Daly. So hello to Debbie Hyder-Hodges and Richard Tester and Sarah Presnell and Sam Siebert. Slammin' Sam watching. I would assume he's down at Maryville. Foul pitch, and it's strike three called. One away, Daly and McCall third. The same pitch he got Corey Russell early in the ball game. Kind of spun him around, and out number one recorded here for the number 5 uniformed Sullivan South Rebel. Here's Nico into the bat foul to the backstop. It's been the hit of the game, the big 2-run single with an error attached to it. Cleared the bases in the fourth. The cool part about that, it's only Nico's 5th at-bat of the season, his first RBI as a varsity player. He got 2 of them beside his name tonight. Big, big hit for Nico Ashley. Popped him up, backing out of play. He's talking about a confidence builder. He pitches, or rather plays left field when Evan Carter pitches. So he didn't get that many chances to play. And he made the most of it tonight. Nico Ashley in that 8th spot. A strikeout in the second and a big 2-run single in the fourth, and came around to score himself. Pitches, swing and a miss, and Nico Ashley is a strikeout, swinging 2 down. 2 away for Nick Johnson. Jerry McNeil's watching tonight. Hello, Jerry. It's Bristol, baby. Here's Johnson, pop out to short and a walk and a run scored. Cyclones with a big 7-run fourth, lead at 7-0. We're in the 5th inning. Evan Carter pitching at Jim tonight for the Cyclones. First pitch, foul back, strike 1. Jerry and Renee were at the world's last great Coliseum on Saturday. Sent me a picture. Having a big time at Bristol Motor Speedway. There's a line shot right to the second baseman, knocks it down, bobbles it, picks it back up. Nice job of the second baseman, Andrew Noe, to field it, and that is the inning for the Cyclones. Elizabethton, no runs, no hits, no errors. They leave one. We've played 5. It's all Elizabethton. We go to the 6th inning. Cyclones 7, Sullivan South nothing. Be right back after this. From our title sponsor of our broadcast, big thanks to Tommy Tipton and the folks from Chick-fil-A.
Welcome to the Mini Morning News Show, where we are so excited about Chick-fil-A's chicken minis for breakfast that we've minified the news.
In real estate news, tiny homes for those who like everything within arm's reach.
In culinary news, micro food, because, small plates.
In entertainment news, this year it's all about the mini-series.
In pop culture news, mini everything.
Because, aw. All right, thanks for listening. Now go put some mini in your morning with the chicken you love for breakfast. Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis until 10:30 a.m.
Champion Chevrolet on the Motor Mile in Johnson City's huge spring sale is in full swing. We have over 600 new Chevys to choose from with savings up to 20% off MSRP. 17 Silverado 1500, 20% off MSRP with over 200 in stock. 17 Silverado HD, 13% off MSRP. 2017 Equinox Trax and Malibu, 20% off MSRP. Don't forget our Saturday parts and service hours and shopping online 24/7. Champion Chevrolet on the Motor Mile in Johnson City, where we leave you asking, how do they do that?
5 inning totals. Elizabethton 7 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They've left 4. Check that they've left 5, and for Sullivan South, no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they've left 2. We go to the 6th inning. 2, 3, and 4. Here's Marcus Williams. First pitch, ground ball, smoker, past the diving first baseman, down the right field line. Williams is a 3-for-3 batter tonight. A A double, a single, and a leadoff single for the Solomon South shortstop. Nice piece of hitting tonight for Marcus Williams. He's 3 for 3. Base hit number 4 now for the Solomon South Rebels. Here's Chase Bowery. Flies out to Wetzel in center. Pops out to Corey Russell at shortstop in the third inning. He's 0 for 2. First pitch inside, a tight ball 1. Carter's had 2 6-in-a-row strings here in the ball game. Jerry says, hello, Tom. Yes, it's Bristol, baby. You were treated some old Bristol racing on Saturday, my friend. That was good stuff, beating and banging. And then yesterday we saw what many were calling an Earnhardt move, the late Dale Earnhardt, the old bump and run by Kyle Busch over Kyle Larson. Usually those guys don't show that much disappointment. You could read it all over the face and the body language of Kyle Larson. There's a slow ground ball foul, first base side dugout. Very dejected he was because did not get that W, and he's had insult to injury. He said, just about every time I come here, Kyle Busch beats me. That's even frustrating. 45 wins now. He's the chopper. Second base, Eggleston shuffles to Russell for 1. Back to first, and got him, double play ball. Nice job, Corey Russell, the cannon. 4, 6, 3, double play ball, and there's 2 down. Nice job, Eggleston, get that out of his mid, flip it to Corey, and Corey throws a rocket over to the awaiting Nick Johnson, 2 down. Double play ball, 4, 6, 3, and here's Corey Williams. Hello, Ted Pate, watching, my friend. Martha Buck, hello, young lady. I'll have to get a visitor's badge when I get to church. Been there so long. See Miss Martha. Here is Williams. First pitch upstairs, ball 1. Williams, flat out to left, flat out to right. He's over. Great double play ball turned in by the Cyclone infield. 4, 6, 3. Eggleston to Russell to Johnson to erase the runner and put 2 away in the 6th inning here. Pitching upstairs. 2-0. It's 7-0 Elizabethton. Coming up in the bottom of the 6th inning, you will see the top of the order. Ethan Eggleston, Ryan Wetzel, and Evan Carter due up. Carter brings it, and it's a hit batsman. Corey Williams gets hit, trots to first. Each team's had a hit batsman now. Here is Drew Creech. Creech a strikeout. He's DHing for the catcher, Cito. A strikeout swinging in the 2nd, and a ground ball to Carson Dillard down at 3rd. 5-3 put out in the 4th. It was fun. It was a great time, Jerry McNeil, I'll tell you. Strike call to Drew Creech. It's been 4 days at Bristol Motor Speedways. I'm still talking about it. I'm still buzzing. You had some great storylines. Harvick and Johnson go to the back of the field in qualifying. Roar to the front. Here's a line shot right field as it fall. It does. In front of Logan Eastep. Let it get by him. Rounding second, coming to third is Corey Williams. You have to stop right there. And Creech with a double. Back into second, and he's back in. Overran the base, got back in and is safe. So Creech with a single. Charge an error to Eastep because he misplayed that, allowing him to get to second. Second hit of the inning, and hit number 6 of the ball game now. Pitching coach, Coach Casey out, along with Diaz and White and Hodges, and head coach Ryan Presnell, the brain trust of this ball club. Here's Austin Hale. Single, 4-6-3 double play ball, hit batsman, and a single with an error attached to it. Runners at 2nd and 3rd here in the 6th inning in a 7-0 ball game. Here's Hale. Ground out to 3rd and a strikeout swinging in the 4th. He's 0 for 2. Ricky Walters watching. Hello, Ricky. Thank you, my friend. Evan Carter brings it, and it's a strike call. Nice frame by Evan Perkins. A pitch down and away. South with multiple hit innings. You had singles by Mons and Williams in the 3rd, and now singles by Marcus Williams and Drew Creech here in the 6th. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. 2 men out. Pitching. Check swing, did he go? He did. Strike 2. Bubba Wallace led for the first time ever at Bristol Motor Speedway, as did Daniel Suarez. But the old guard got it. 018, the Skittles Toyota. Pitching Carter. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him. Strikeout number 6, and that's the inning. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error. They leave 2. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Cyclones maintain a 7-0 lead. Top of the order coming up next. We'll see how they do right after you hear this from one of our great sponsors. That would be the good folks from Tri-Cities Health. Right after this, you're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Tri-Cities Health at 2208 West Elk Avenue in Elizabethton wants to help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. They offer individualized, state-of-the-art diagnostic testing and treatment plans to help you achieve optimal health. They can help you with anxiety, depression, asthma and allergies, back pain, cholesterol, fatigue, headaches and migraines, high blood pressure, poor sleep, restless leg syndrome, thyroid problems, weight gain and weight loss, fibromyalgia, and DOT physicals, just to name a few. They're a phone call away at 543-7000. 543-7000. Listening is the key to getting at the root cause of your health issues. And again, that will help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. For more information, call today. Tri-Cities Health in Elizabethton at 543-7000, a proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Tri-Cities Health, and, of course, our title sponsor, Chick-fil-A. Don't forget to support the folks at Chick-fil-A, again, here in Elizabethton. Frosted Sunrise, that brand new, the vanilla ice cream mixed in with some Sunny D orange juice. Comes in small and large, has less calories than a milkshake. Good stuff. Hello, Frank Peters. You're welcome, Ricky Walters. Hello, JP Nix, Coach Nix. Watching in Colorado, we go to the 6th inning. Cyclones in control here. Bottom half of the 6th, 7-0 Elizabethton. Big 6-run 4th inning for the Cyclones. Number 5 brings it. Eggleston takes it outside ball 1. The Eggman with a walk, pop out to left, and an RBI single. Eggleston driving in his 13th run of the season. Back in that big 7-run, 6-hit 4th inning. Number 5 brings it. Again, we don't know his name. Pop, foul, third base side. Giving chase, third baseman, and it's into the Cyclone dugout. Now to play. Eggleston back. A 1-ball, 1-strike batter. Again, if you missed it earlier, the big story coming out of Alabama, at least I think it's big. It'll be a ripple effect. It'll be here in Tennessee, too. The Alabama High School Athletic Association has announced they're implementing instant replay in high school football starting this season at all Alabama games. Not just title games, not just championship games, not just playoff games, all the games, which I would think would become a fairly costly endeavor by some of the smaller schools to have instant replay. This strike called Ethan Eggleston. 2-2. And it will come, I promise you, it'll be here. You just hide and watch. We'll have instant replay in Tennessee by necessity before it's all said and done. Keeping up with the Joneses. 2-2 pitch to Eggleston. Upstairs, ball 3, full count. Tomorrow we'll be live at Chick-fil-A in Johnson City. The Tom Taylor Sports Show number 729. Payoff pitch to Eggleston, and it's ball 4 and the Eggman's on. Lead man's been off 3 out of 4 times here. Anthony Richardson calls time as he'll go out and talk. Leadoff man, Eggleston with the leadoff walk. Led off the first of the walk. Estep led off the second with an infield base hit. We have the lead man on in the, look here, 5th inning with a hit batsman to Estep. Now here in the 6th. So 5 out of the 6 innings we've had the lead man on, which is what you want. So Ethan Eggleston leads off. Here's Wetzel. Wetzel a single. In the left field in the first. Infield hit in the third. Got picked off coming from second to third 1 to 5 to 6 to 4 to apply the tag, and popped out to second, so he's 2 for 3. Ryan Wetzel. Wetzel came into the ball game batting a very healthy club leading .435, no homers and 15 runs knocked in. Estep and Carter are second in RBIs, and Corey Russell with his 25th RBI early in the ball game to lead everybody. Here's Wetzel. With men on base, Ryan Wetzel batting .565. He can do it. First pitch swing and a miss, strike one. Ricky Walters says sign-ups going on for American League Baseball ages 13 through 15 played at T.A. Duggar. May through July, travel teams welcome at Horseman Insurance Office beside Beef O'Brady's here in Elizabethton. Thank you, Ricky. Upstairs, snap throw to first. He's back in diving safely. Thank you, Ricky. I like that kind of info I can pass on. So American League Baseball ages 13 through 15. Sign-ups going on. They play them at Duggar, May through July. Travel teams are welcome at a Horseman Insurance Office beside Beef O'Brady's here in Elizabethton. Base hit, you saw it on the screen in the left field. Ryan Wetzel, 3 for 4 this evening. Continues to swing a hot stick. Wetzel picks up base hit on the season. Ryan Wetzel, number 30 in 66 at-bats, jumping that batting average even more. First 2 on board. Here's Carter. Carter, a fielder's choice, a ground out to second, a big 2-run double down the left field line. A great piece of hitting in that big 7-run 4th inning. Carter RBIs 19 and 20 now in the season. Got him in second and first, nobody out. Had a 3-run homer at East on Saturdays. This guy's swinging the stick. Hello, Betty Perry. Well, all the Hunter Memorial folks some of them, not all of them, are dialed in tonight. And we appreciate that. Eggleston at second, first Wetzel, 2-1, nobody out in the 6th, all Cyclones. Ground ball, first base hit in the right field, past the diving first baseman. Eggleston with the speed gets the windmill. He'll come in with an RBI again for Evan Carter. Stopping at third is Wetzel. And hit parade just keeps on going. Base hit number 11 now in the ball game for the Elizabethton Cyclones. Carter, his 3rd RBI of the ball game. Eggleston scores. Courtesy runner coming over to first. Wetzel stops at third. #21st RBI of the season for Evan Carter. So not only is he pitching a gem, he's batting a gem too. Here's Corey Russell, strikeout, fly out, and a big RBI triple. His first of the season back in the 4th inning. Still nobody out in the inning. It's a 8-0 ball game. Pitching, bounced up there. Cito, good block, that saves a run. He's got some speed down to third, and Wetzel. Wetzel at first, Colton Miller at first, got him on the corners, nobody out, a run in here in the 6th. It is all Elizabethton now. And has been since the 4th inning. It's 8-0, bottom of the 6th. Pitching, 2 more runs, these 2 guys come home, we're going home. I'm heading to Chick-fil-A for some chicken strips and some waffle fries and some sweet tea. Chopper, foul, third base side by number 4. Corey, till he got told foul ball, he races down to first. He's a hustler. First triple of the season for Corey Russell early in the ball game. It would be number 8 now of the year for this Elizabethton baseball team. The team batting average is .357. With Carter's double, and now gives us 30 on the season in the 2-bag department, and now 8 triples in the 3-bag department. 2 RBI night for Nico Ashley, 2 RBI night, 3 RBI night for Evan Carter. RBIs by Eggleston and Russell. Runners on the corners. And it's a chopper back over the mound. It's another RBI for Corey. To second for 1. Not a chance for a double play ball with Corey Russell. Run scores. It's 9-0 RBI for Corey. In from third is Ryan Wetzel. 9-0 ball game. Carter's gone at second and a fielder's choice. 1 out of the inning. Run in. Corey stays alive at first. Here's Perkins, 1 for 3. Perkins with a single, a run scored, a pop out to short, and a ground out to third. First pitch, fly ball, center field. Does it hang up there? And it does not. A line shot. Nice job of the center fielder, Austin Mons, to play it perfectly, and to steal away. First pitch. Evan hammers it to center field, and right there to play it perfectly was Austin Mons. Here's Logan Estep. Estep 2 for 2 tonight with a hit batsman. So 2 more runs in on 2 base hits this inning for the Cyclones. They brought their lumber out tonight. Now 11 hits in the ball game against Solomon South pitching. Same 2 teams tomorrow night in Colonial Heights. Well, hello, Pam Brown-Payne, watching the game, listening. Thank you. Old Pammy Poo, downstairs, down to second they go. Throw, head first slide, he's in. Corey Russell, a.k.a. Pete Rose, the head first slide. Down to second base, Corey Russell with the stolen base. Here's Estep. Logan in the RBI department of the season. Estep with 18 ribbies. There's a line shot, and nice play at second base. A dive by the shortstop. Nice job there by the Solomon South shortstop, Marcus Williams, into the inning. Line shot back in the middle, sacrificed his body, made the catch, and that's the inning, and a nice job of the shortstop for Solomon South. Damage done. Cyclones put 2 on the board, 2 more on the board. 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors. They leave 1. We've played 6 full. Cyclones in total command. After 6, Elizabethton 9, Solomon South nothing. Rebels get 1 more shot at it. We'll come back and tell you about it. You are listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, brought to you by the good folks from Chick-fil-A.
Welcome to the Mini Morning News Show, where we are so excited about Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis for breakfast that we've minified the news.
In real estate news, tiny homes for those who like everything within arm's reach.
In culinary news, micro food, because, small plates.
In entertainment news, this year it's all about the mini series.
In pop culture news, mini everything.
Because, aw. All right, thanks for listening. Now go put some mini in your morning with the chicken you love for breakfast. Chick-fil-A's Chicken Minis until 10:30 a.m.
This is Andrew McKeon, president of Carter County Bank. Carter County is blessed with amazing characteristics. Natural beauty, caring people, and locally owned small businesses all make our community one of the best places in America to live. Remember to support Carter County small businesses with your purchases, because for every $100 you spend at a Carter County owned business, $45 stays here to create local jobs and support our schools. When you spend $100 at a national chain store, only $14 remains in our community. So no matter where you roam, hurry back home. Let's pull together to support local business and make our community even better. Carter County Bank is big on small business.
First pitch, Evan Carter, the third base. Carson Miller throws, and Johnson can't get on a backhanded, so it's E3. Actually, probably E5 on the throw, so let's charge error to Carson Dillard, unfortunately. That throw low and backhanded by Johnson, couldn't get it to start the 7th inning here. So, first pitch, ground ball. Sarah Presnell watching again, thank you, and Pammy Brown-Payne watching. Here's Gavin Parker, a single and a fly out to left. 1 for 2. Pitch upstairs. This top of the 7th, do or die with the Rebels here. South at 4-4 in the league and 9-7 overall. Elizabethton 5-3. 3 outs away from going 6-3, and it would be 13-5 on the season. Carter brings it, and it's downstairs 2-0. Parker again robbed of at least 1, possibly 2 hits, or 2 bases rather, and a great play by Nico Ashley looking to the sun and left field back in the 3rd inning. Robbed him of a hit. Strike called to Gavin Parker. And then single back in the 5th. Carter with 6 strikeouts here in the ball game. Brings it. Line shot. Look out. Anthony Richardson dancing over there at 3rd, and a sharply hit ground ball foul towards the head coach. 3rd base coach's box. Jones at 2nd. Parker here. 1 for 2 in the ball game. That 8th spot. On deck is Andrew Noah. It is 9-0 Elizabethton. This is last go rounds. Popped up. Backing out of play for Gavin Parker. Same two teams tomorrow in Colonial Heights. Our next broadcast, Friday night. Volunteer comes down, a non-conference affair. I know this sounds crazy. Maybe it doesn't sound crazy. I don't want to miss church tomorrow night. I've been void of some good preaching. Here's a strike called. Seven strikeouts now for Evan Carter. That's one gone here in the 7th inning. 17 out on the season for Carter, who's pitched a gem here. Here's Noah, strikeout and a ground out. He's 0 for 2 in that number 9 spot. Pitching Carter, and strike called. Gave up a double in the first inning, but after that he has really settled down and has been in total command of this baseball game, and the score reflects it. Some great hitting on the Cyclone side of the baseball, but some great pitching and defense behind him. Carter brings it, and it's downstairs. Good block there by Evan Perkins. 1 out, 1 on to the 7th. Top of the order on deck here, Andrew Noah. Strikeout and a ground out, over in that number 9 spot. Carter brings it, and it's a fastball, misses upstairs. Tomorrow's game is scheduled to be at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And a foul back by number 5. I'm not sure who this young man is. I said Andrew Noah. It's incorrect. That's the pitcher. We don't have a roster up here, and they didn't tell us. All we have is the starting lineup. They didn't put the reserves on the lineup sheet, lineup card, which is supposed to do. I think that's the thing you're officially supposed to do. List everybody on the lineup card, and South didn't do it. And a belt high pitch misses outside. 7th inning, 1 out, 1 on. It's 9-0 Cyclones. That big inning did it for them in the 4th. 7 runs on 6 hits. Carter brings it. Swing and a miss. Strikeout, swinging, punch out, number 8 of the ball game and number 18 of the season. 2 outs in the ball game now for Solomon South. Top of the order. Here's Mons, 1 for 3. Fly out to right, ground out to third to end the 5th, and in between a single to left field. 1 for 3 for Austin Mons tonight. We'll talk to Ryan President of the post game. Pitch upstairs, ball 1. Little reach down and comeback game tonight after losing a tough one in the late innings at East on Saturday, 5-4. They rallied in the bottom of the 7th to win it. Evan Carter brings it. Ground ball hit right on the screws to Carson Diller. 3 hops, throws, and it got past Johnson. Here comes runner home, and the shutout is over, and it should go E5 on that one by Carson Dillard. That ball pulled Johnson way off the bag. Never had a chance running and scoring from second. Eli Jones, it's a 9-1 ball game. So, second error of the ball game charged to the Elizabethton defense. 1 out, run in. It continues for Marcus Williams, who's 3 for 3. A double off the fence in right field in the first, and 2 singles. Pretty good night for number 24. 3 for 3. Pitching, swing and a miss. Good block by Perkins. Kept that in front of him. Bounced off his chest protector, then the face mask, and kept it right in front of him. Not allowing Mons to reach second base. 9-1 now. Obviously an unearned run for the Rebels. Lawson Wagner in the bullpen just in case. There's a ground ball right to Johnson at first. He'll wave off his pitch and say, I got it. And that's the baseball game. Cyclones hang on to win. Big win tonight for Elizabeth. See them out there high-fiving each other, and the final score come back with numbers. Final score, Elizabethton 9, South 1. Rebels fall to 4-5 overall in the conference, 9-8 overall. And for the Elizabethton Cyclones, they improved to 6-3 in the league and 13-5 on the season. Red coach Ryan Presnell will come back right after this. Final score, Cyclones win it. We'll talk to Coach Presnell, the postgame show. Cyclones win it, and the final, 9-1. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Tri-Cities Health at 2208 West Elk Avenue in Elizabethton wants to help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. They offer individualized, state-of-the-art diagnostic testing and treatment plans to help you achieve optimal health. They can help you with anxiety, depression, asthma and allergies, back pain, cholesterol, fatigue, headaches and migraines, high blood pressure, poor sleep, restless leg syndrome, thyroid problems, weight gain and weight loss, fibromyalgia, and DOT physicals, just to name a few. They're a phone call away at 543-7000. 543-7000. Listening is the key to getting at the root cause of your health issues. And again, that will help you develop a roadmap to get you healthy again. For more information, call today. Tri-Cities Health in Elizabethton at 543-7000, a proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. $10,500 in down payment assistance, and you could be eligible. That's right. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, helping more than 50 families achieve home ownership, and for many, down payment assistance has meant the difference between renting and owning. You could be eligible. For more information, go to the web at myacfcu.org. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, with branches in Gray, Johnson City, Rogersville, Kingsport, Jonesboro, Norton, Virginia, in Kentucky, Berea, McKee, and Booneville, Kentucky. myacfcu.org. $10,500 in down payment assistance, and you could be eligible. For more information, simply call 1-800-378-3778 or go to the web at myacfcu.org. Appalachian Community Federal Credit Union, proud member of Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Big night for the Cyclones tonight. Again, it was a scoreless affair into the fourth inning, and then the Cyclones erupted for 7 big runs on 6 base hits, buoyed by a big 2-run single for bases loaded, single by Nico Ashley with an air charge to the right field and a ground ball hit between the first and second baseman. Ashley drives in 2, air charge to the right fielder, 3-run score, open up the floodgates, and the Cyclones never look back. 9 runs, 11 hits, 3 errors, and 5 left for Elizabethton. And for the Solomon South Rebels, now 4-5 in the conference, 9-8 overall. 1 run, 6 hits, 2 errors, they strand 7. Winning pitcher Evan Carter now 2-2. Great strikeout performance, 8 Ks tonight for Evan Carter, now 18 on the season for the big right-hander. And again, for Solomon South, Williams takes a loss. Again, their numbers, as we said, Solomon South 1 run, 6 hits, it was an unearned run, 2 errors, they leave 7. And Corey Williams takes a loss for Solomon South. Rebels, again, 4-5 in the conference. Elizabeth improves to 6-3. Continue to chase the front runners, Sullivan East and the Unicoi County Blue Devils. Key hits tonight, Ethan Eggleston in a leadoff spot, on base 3 times, 2 walks, an RBI single, and 3 runs scored. That's what you want, your leadoff man. Ryan Wetzel in that number 2 spot, 3 for 3. Evan Carter, along with his outstanding pitching performance, he goes 2 for 4 with a double, a single, and 3 RBIs for Evan Carter. Corey Russell tonight, 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs attached to his name and a triple. Evan Perkins, 1 for 4. Logan Eastep, 2 for 2 with a hit batsman and 2 for 3. 2 singles and a hit batsman and a line out. Matthew Daly 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Nico Ashley 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. And Nick Johnson, the 9th spot, 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Again, all told, 9 runs, 11 hits, 3 errors. They lead 5. And again, a big win tonight for the Cyclones. Thank you, Ricky Walters. Appreciate that. Thank you, Coach Nick. It's sure nice when I get to listen to a game here in Colorado. So, love him. Coach Nix is watching. And he says, thanks, Tom. Sure nice when I get to listen to a game here in Colorado. We had folks in West Virginia listening. We had folks here, Ricky Walters and Elizabethton listening. We had a bunch of them tonight. We appreciate that so very much. We're joined by the head man himself. Let's get him here and let's get him on camera. I want to see, everybody can see his smiling face because he's a happy camper. It's a comeback game tonight, Coach. You had something to prove, and I thought we did it tonight. Big win for our ball club.
Yeah, it sure was. Had a lot of missed opportunities early, and that was kind of the nature of the beast Saturday as well. So that was good to see us put up a really crooked run inning there towards the end, and really Evan Carter, my goodness, that would have been hard to hit if you're a high school guy, huh?
Yes, overpowering 8 strikeouts tonight. And And did it at the plate, too. Drove in 3 tonight at the plate. So,
yeah,
solid performance by Carter. That's what you needed. Evens his record of 2-2. And some great defense. I thought the hit of the game was, this is me, Nico Ashley's big single into right field that cleared the base. And what a confidence build. Only his 5th at bat.
Yeah, on his 5th at bat, 2nd start. And, you know, we've got some really, 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 really good young talent. And, you know, you've got Carson Dillard, man. I know had a rough last inning there. Ball gets away from him. But, you know, just good young guys. And we talked today before we came out. We said, okay, hitters 6, 7, and 8 are we're going to go on today, because that's where we really struggled. Not necessarily 6, but 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8. Down towards that bottom, it's not that they haven't hitting it good. They just haven't been hitting it good at the right time. And so we talked today, if we're going to score a bunch of runs, it's going to be you guys that do it. And so there it goes. Old ball coach been sitting around a little bit watching this stuff. He kind of knows what's going to happen.
See, I've got top of the 3rd last. I got Unicoi County's up 5-0 over Sullivan Central. So all we can do is keep playing. We've got the same 2 tomorrow night.
Yep.
In Colonial Heights. What time does that start?
Going to be 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
JV kicks off at 4:30.
Up next after that game, back in your Friday non-conference with Volunteers. Is that correct?
That's right. And then Friday night we've got alumni night. Which if there's any alumni listening, we're still taking registration sheets, and you can just show up night off. We're trying to get a bunch of alumni out here to recognize what these guys are doing and let them recognize what the guys before them have done. And got 2 alumni throwing out the first pitch that night, Nathan Copeland and Dick Ryan, just 2 great baseball guys from this program that had a lot of success outside of here.
That's awesome. Be coming up tonight, Friday night. First pitch will be 7 o'clock Friday night, right?
Absolutely.
There you go.
It's going to be a beautiful night, too. It's supposed to be mid-70s. Crowds have been small this year, you know. I think we've felt the weather. Everybody's felt the weather. But I hope after yesterday that weather's turned, and we want to get some guys out here to support this really good baseball club we got.
Kids are playing great baseball. Of course, the 2 big looming on the horizon. Tomorrow night's big, too. We got to go back over there and get them over there, too, to sweep them. But the 2 next week, Monday and Tuesday, at Unicoi County out there, then Tuesday back here at our place.
Yeah.
Those are looming huge.
Sure. And at this point, with what, you know, taking the L Saturday really hurt that. Let me tell you something, Tom. I really went searching for some answers and really asking for some answers this weekend as to what I need to do as a head coach and the approach we need to take. The approach we need to take is there's only 2 weeks of the regular season left. We need to have as much fun as we can. And these kids got to forget about that stuff. I think they were thinking about it a little bit too much Saturday. And, you know, East just comes out and played better than we did, played looser, just played better baseball. And we're determined not to let that happen again so that we can get back to where we want to be.
Back in here Friday night for alumni night. We'll go in there about 6:30. First pitch at 7. We'll try and get some of those guys to come up here and go down memory lane. They're great memories of Elizabethton baseball.
Yeah.
Want to get them on the broadcast. So
yeah,
we'll line them up and talk to them, and we'll get ready to get after them. It's a big win tonight again. The Cyclones win at 9-1. Cyclone pride, my friend.
Cyclone pride, brother.
Yeah, I love this guy. I know that sounds cheesy, but I'm telling you, he loves these kids. He lives with these youngins, and it shows.
Yep.
And not only here, but also at the church house, those youngins too. So, good stuff. Go Cyclones.
Go Cyclones, brother. Big night tomorrow night.
You got it. Big night. 7 o'clock first pitch yonder in Colonial Heights. And so we'll wrap up our broadcast again. We want to say thanks to our title sponsor, Tommy Tippett, the folks at Chick-fil-A. All the folks watching the show. We had 4 states tonight watching, so be sure and spread the word. Back out here Friday night. Again, 7 o'clock. Airtime 6:30. The Volunteer Falcons come to town for alumni night. It's going to be a big night. And so for Coach Ryan Presnell and all the folks, again, all of our great sponsors. Again, final score, big win tonight. Evan Carter put on a show on the field or on the mound. And the Cyclones put on a show on the field, winning it going away 9-1. Until we join you tomorrow for the Tom Taylor Sports Show live from Chick-fil-A in Johnson City or Cyclone Baseball Friday night. This is Tom Taylor joining as always. Win or lose, be a good sport. So long, everybody, and go Cyclones.